Nikki, were you in electrical? Mm-hmm. You're sus. Bro, like I'm so. Now listen, okay. There's a mod on PC. There is a mod on PC where even the crewmates can vent. So everybody's like, "Oh, I seen you vent." I'm like, "Really?" Or okay, well, see me how you see me vent. Like, crewmates can vent in this mod, so you know.
To go
Okay,
against
so
Glock.
where were you, Where were you, Nathan? Because I could have sworn I just seen you in electrical before the lights went out, motherfucker, and that's where the dead body was. I got the RA-45. But is it true though? Were you the imposter? Well, apparently, sus.
They say size though. Turn, nope, turn. 20. He is. Psych. I need to win this game, so I stay my
Blue knockdown shield over here. You got some thermites.
You can pick
I got a Phoenix. What's a Phoenix unit? What does that do? Alright, so I got one of them.
Come
I
here,
got a blue
Data.
backpack. Sweet. Dude, we're all by ourselves. Like, what do you mean?
I need Nikki to lose this week. Come here, Data. Come here, Data. Alright. Pete is running the ball. I like that. Hold on. Ouch. Oh, he just got me on a deep out with TK Metcalf.
I'm just trying to drop shit to empty out my backpack. I'll be
FTC,
there
fight team, stand up. He's Pat? What? That was most of the worst run you can do.
Super effective.
Jordan, why are you 3-9?
Yeah, I don't want... Because A, I got the Eagles. B, fucking EA literally shoved a rod up my ass in the fourth quarter every fucking game.
Whoa, don't... What do you mean?
And third of all...
No, that's not.
Third of all...
It's just you're bad, Nikki.
And third of all... And third of all, you know... Third of all, you know, your fucking opinion is irrelevant.
Why is that?
Because I fucking said so.
I'm just kidding with you, Jordan. Relax, buddy.
Shady McCoy?
Yes, sir.
supplies. I'll take that. Blue armor right here. If somebody needs that blue shield, go. Oh no, never mind. Nikki
Rocket
Nikki's
and
got fucking
roll.
purple. And you got blue. Nikki, are you shooting shit at me? I got a
Raheem
fucking.
Mostert, first play.
I got a thermite
Tutty,
grenade.
first play, Tutty. Yes, sir.
I just threw thermite everywhere. Now I can't get over here.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's not miss the field goals. Alright, that's in.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks are.
Wow, I missed every single shot. I literally missed every single shot.
Whoa! I need to stop the run. I can't stop the run.
Begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
You guys got somebody coming on top of you? I'm done. I missed every single shot with my dog water ass.
What adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional drive, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
I missed every single shot with my dog water ass.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is
Teague is actually really good.
If that was Warzone, those two would have been dead.
dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my god, what are you guys doing?
Have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Dang, what are you guys playing right now?
Look for it.
Those are so
32
bad.
damage. 32 damage.
I
Dog
don't like how
water.
you did the last game.
I missed every single shot in miraculous. Oh no, I hit literally 3 shots.
Whoa!
That was when we first engaged. Matthew, you need to start running some deep zones right there, my guy.
That was a cover 3! That's actually so annoying. I ran it all against you and you didn't do anything.
Now listen, okay, I literally ran man covers the entire game against the Raiders, and I held them all the way until the 4th quarter. I played fucking 4-6 man coverage the entire game, and I lost by 4 points.
It's still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7 with our score 7, but they're planning to change that soon.
Nathan, did you hear? Nathan, can you imagine that running 4-6 man defense and only losing by 4 points?
Bro!
That's crispy.
Bro! This game is so bad. It don't matter. Did you see my guy's trip?
Right, that's the intimidation. You know, you know what irritates me more than anything that the Rams knocked us out of the playoffs in the first round.
Imagine,
Do you
imagine
know?
getting
No,
knocked
listen.
out by
You know what?
Jared Goff.
Do you know? Now listen. What? Listen. There's one thing that I'm irritated about. I didn't get to see. I did not get to see the fucking DK Metcalf versus JRE Alexander in the playoffs. I'm so mad.
Jerry would have locked him up.
Dude, I want to see it. I
Why was
want
Kittle
to
playing
fucking
on
see it.
defense?
I want to see it. DK versus JRE. I want to see who
He already locked them
who the fuck.
down.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Seahawks 14, 49ers 7.
Because DK's more physical than any fucking receiver that Tom Brady has.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over first and 10.
Dude, this game is actually so
I'm
annoying.
just saying, like, I honestly don't think that JRE player has faced a
Why do you
physical
call him
receiver
J.O.E.?
like
It's
Metcalf.
Jerry.
Set to get this drive underway. And they hit the home run last
Jerry Alexander.
on the ground.
Has it even happened? Like, has Alexander even faced? What the fuck was that? What just happened?
We're usually thinking about a passing play, something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it?
No, I literally went to go grab the supply drop, and all of a sudden I got sent flying in the fucking air.
It locked him up every
Nikki?
time.
Nikki, with your greedy ass, did you send me in the fucking air, motherfucker?
10,
I don't believe
20,
you.
15.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Yeah, literally, I went to go grab that fucking supply crate, and all of a sudden I got sent up in the air, and Nikki took it.
Bro.
And he lost the football.
Bro.
That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
Madden is not going my way.
Last thing they needed was to cough the football, and they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost
This is so frustrating.
themselves by turning it over.
I'm gonna go pick up that 30-30.
Oh my god.
This is what you want to see from the defense. Give up a
Sure.
drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets
Get off him for it.
43 yards on the
I
7 yard. And it'll be Seahawks.
Yeah.
Ready to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
45-yard line.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back and forth first quarter of play. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect
That's a gain
defense
of
in this
8.
situation
Brings up
would admit that there was an
3rd and
incompletion.
2.
They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
11-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On second down, Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They're trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, 49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Jason Verrett, he'll get the sack as he provides the heat off the corner.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Chase Claypool. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Seahawks 21, 49ers 14. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treat the kicker nicely. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded in the 20. It's a 45-yard punt and a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
First down, San Francisco.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Raheem Mostert, the ball
Well,
carrier.
any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front,
2 yards
they won
on the
that
pickup.
battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They go play action with Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, and get on out for the half.
And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line.
At the 21-yard
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 9 now from the 21. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now San Francisco, they call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 57. Mike, 57. You must be 79 Broncos. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Keep it up.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the 49er first down.
Jackson on first down. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
To kick off for Seattle.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. We're just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now on 2nd and 16, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
The score,
An extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down, San Francisco.
Jackson will throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Jackson
George Kittle, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call.
The kick is good.
But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So now a fresh set of downs, first and 10 after roughing the passer. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
57, Mike, 57. Get your swerve on.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Escaping the pressure right. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Alton Robinson able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And 10.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch the out, watch the out. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He was brought
They went
down
right
by
back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch it work, watch it paint, watch it work.
18 Cardinal. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. The pass. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Yeah. 57's the Mike.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Mike 57.
Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not to sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
Mike 54. 70 Lion. 54.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Go check.
And they'll let Cup run on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. 57 the mic. 57 the mic.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Myers' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case, stepped right up like a pro.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's some guys, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Here's Mostert. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Chase Claypool with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Let's go, defense. Hey. Joker. Under 10. 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
On first down, Hurts. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Hurry, 17.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Exit, exit. 54. Mike 54. So we got man.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, deformed that time, getting the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat, and a first down.
And a 49er first down.
This is Mostert. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Raheem Mostert, the ball
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Mostert. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple.
Raheem
down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Jackson on the keeper. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
The 49er ball carrier.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it it second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
They'll start with the option. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
To number 24.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw here. Steps, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, You know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Seahawks, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Niners, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
She-Rag got me.
Hit one and be some. You gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut 'em.